75% from the line last season.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Williams. Williams gets a screen from Muhammad. And Williams, here we go, offline from the high post.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still makes... maintains his body control.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Matthews. Last season's performance. Rebounds and 2 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Spades is checked in. Randall dishes to Muhammad. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Pass to Russell. Picked by Randall to the inside. Amonatides. Here's Boladies. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 6. Matthews into the lane. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. A different look for Dallas. Bargnani is checked in for Randall. Evan Fournier comes in for Anderson. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. Los Angeles leading by 4. Russell passes to Muhammad. The feed to Russell. Down low. Here's Muhammad. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, let's take a look at last year's Dallas Mavericks and where they ranked in the NBA. 5th in steals, 8th in opponent shooting percentage. And they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
And going back to the steals, they play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
Devin Harris is checked in for Wesley Matthews. Now here's Barea, guarded closer.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Barea. And Russell gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Randy Whitman gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, if you let their shooters get even a tad comfortable, you're playing with major fire there.
Here is Barea, following the basket by Freak. The dish to Bargnani from downtown. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Bargnani's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Here's Polides. They get it again. And Freak throws it down.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Lakers. And Spates gets it to go.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Lakers in 5th.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Now, here's Barea. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Fournier's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The drive by Russell. It's stolen by Barea. It's deflected, but they get it back. The Lakers with the rebound. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage one win in the season series.
Yeah, and you know they wanted to have a better showing against them. Maybe they can take a step in the right direction tonight, guys.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Here's Fournier. Spates sets a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Barea, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
to the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Jang. Here's Muhammad. And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Lakers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first free throw is good. Good on both. And speaking with Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy. When you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mohammed in at center. Livingston is out there with Russell. Then it's Gorgie Day. Good on the shot. And that's now 7 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Picked by Bargnani. Shot off the screen, and Muhammad sends it back.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
It's tipped. Here's Bargnani. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Bargnani's got 5 now.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Kicks to Muhammad. Outside, Russell. Inside. Puts up the baby hook. And he can't bank that one in. Mavericks trail by 16. And there's the pass to Bargnani. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Bargnani's got 5 points in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 7.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Jang, a screen. Russell kicks to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Russell. That is good. Russell's got 9 points.
And it's almost as if they knew exactly what the D was going to throw at him on that possession.
Here's Barea. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here is Livingston.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
He feeds it to Muhammad. Dishes it to Russell. It's stolen by Harris. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. He kicks it to Bargnani. Barea dishes to Spates. They get the rebound. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Barea.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Livingston kicks to Muhammad. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists, a record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended with 23 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to do. Defend a little more staunchly than that. Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Muhammad with a screen on Harris. A drive by Russell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Devin Harris. The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from McGee. Mavericks trail by 11. Now Barea. He has 7. He dishes it to Bargnani. And Muhammad sends it back. Livingston. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers on top, up 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm controlling the paint. Yo, I'm always controlling the paint. Just natural to me. In high school, I controlled the paint. In college, I controlled the paint. Even when I worked in the hardware store, you know what? I control the paint section. That's what I did.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Well,
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for free. 8 rebounds, and what a tear he's been, rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
Anderson is out there with Zach Randolph. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Williams. And it's Matthews in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Muhammad pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Mavericks trailed by 14. Williams passes to Anderson. Whiteside kicks to Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 10 points.
They're going back.
Defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Lose is not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. I tell you.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home. Today on 2K TV postseason.
Defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Lose is not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. I tell you.
This is it. This is for the money. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home. Today on 2K TV postseason.
Defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Lose is not an option. You want to be on the cover. You want to be the best.
The game just kicked off.
I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
This makes me want to try to compete for $250,000.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. I tell you.
This is it. Win or go home, right?
Winners win, and losers go home.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, after splitting their first 2 games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top 3. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And just before the game, the championship ring is distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
David West.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz. And that does your confidence, guys, no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Lakers right now, Mohammed, he's in at center. Williams is out there with Russell. Then it's Julius Randle. And here is Los Angeles now. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Los Angeles on D. Leonard kicks to Parker. There's a good screen. Shot off the pick. Buries the jump shot. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here is Russell. 20 points for him last game against Dallas.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Clock at 4. This one for 3. Williams' shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parker kicks to Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Leonard's got his first points of the game.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Russell against Parker. Russell dishes to Muhammad. Back to Russell. Shoots from the block. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Back to Parker. Plays it up and banks it in.
Oh, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Russell kicks to Randle. Williams attacking. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Williams.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense could do.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the San Antonio Spurs. They've had success against... team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. You guys, let's see how it works.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, guys.
And I think it's going to take not just one approach, but several. I mean, they are so good at making adjustments defensively. They'll have to be ready to adjust on the fly as well.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, this is a team that will give you a lot of different looks at the defensive end, so adjusting and adapting, critically important.
Here is Parker. Following the basket by Freak. Parker passes to Leonard. That's good.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Russell to the middle. Here's Muhammad, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And the new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with his new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here's Freak. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Here's Amonatides, and the rejection by Leonard. And they're able to recover. Green with the ball. Parker kicks to Aldridge. A three-pointer, no good. Green against Muhammad. Outside Williams. To the paint. Muhammad, no good. San Antonio leading. Outside Leonard. Adams outside to the inside. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Adams has got his second bucket.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Great showing for him last night. 4th in assists, 5th in scoring, and he was also one of the league's most aggressive ball-hawking defenders, finishing top 5 in steals.
And as you mentioned, I mean, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. West is checked in for Steven Adams. McCollum comes in for Green, and Langston Galloway subbed in for Parker. They get the rebound. Mohammed, it's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Aldridge with a screen on Russell. Galloway kicks to Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Plumlee, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Livingston's checked in. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. There's Galloway. Outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. No good off the front iron. The Lakers trade. Now Muhammad. Over in the corner, Livingston. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the paint. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Lakers in 5th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Plumlee, and they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Right there, West used that ample frame of his to open up space for the shooter. Solid screen.
Lakers trail by 3. Here is Livingston. Pass to Muhammad. Plumlee with some nice D. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they run goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here is Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one. Mohammed. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
A good night for Freak. He's already up to 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Galloway. Kicks it to McCollum. West setting the pick for McCollum. West up on top. Muhammad pulls it in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
There's Galloway. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires for 3, and he gets the bucket. Leonard's got 7 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hibbert comes in for Muhammad. And Stokes subbed in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Muhammad in at center. Russell is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Fergie down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's the pick. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Dishes to Parker. Shoots off the step back. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Parker's got 8 points.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He finished with 33 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, swatting away any look at the basket. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Green, the screen. And Adams kicks to Aldridge. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Williams. Off target at the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
It's Parker with the drive. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed. Like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
It's stolen by Adams. Here's Green, and the rejection by Jang. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Jang, a screen. Here's Bollides. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Leonard with no one around. San Antonio again missing. Jang dishes to Williams. Lakers passing it around to the wing on the left. Inside. Here's Muhammad. It's good. This game is all even. Muhammad's got 6 in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
We got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in field goal percentage.
Keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
Take care of the ball. You give your team a chance to win.
And looking at their field goal percentage, really, it was something to behold. A team that didn't settle, worked for high-quality shots. A significant accomplishment to lead the league in that category.
Here's Aldridge. Connects on the 17-footer.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Outside Williams. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Parker against Russell. Outside Green. The pass to Aldridge. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Spurs?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
Parker passes to Green. There's the feed to Adams. He dishes it to Parker. Shoots from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Parker's got 10 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for for himself and really made the most of it.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Freak is second, and of course Kawhi Leonard.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Randall's checked in for Gorgie Dang.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Cloak loose. Leonard with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Parker. Deflects the pass. Baladine. He's covered by Leonard. Williams kicks to Muhammad. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Muhammad's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Parker outside. Here's Aldridge. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. West is checked in for Aldridge. McCollum comes in for Green. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Tony Parker. West with the steal. Here's McCollum. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. LA's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Plumlee, he's checked in for San Antonio. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rebound the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to.
Tie game in San.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Parker with it. Williams picks him up. Parker outside, right wing. The turnaround, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Parker. That's now 8 points for Aldridge.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Feeds it to Randall. Shot clock at 5. Here's Muhammad. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Green kicks to Leonard. Offensive rebound. Adams. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
To the left wing. To the inside. Here's Muhammad. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Both free throws good from Muhammad. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here is Parker. 10 points for him. Leonard kicks to Adams from 12 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Adams has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Passes it to Williams. Baseline jumper. And again, no good by the Lakers. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Randall. There's the dish to Russell. And the rejection by Leonard. And the Spurs scoring again.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. A drive by Russell. Off on the layup.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Pass to Muhammad. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit. And drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Williams kicks to Muhammad. And Aldridge comes over to help. Top of the key, Russell. From beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. 5 points in the game. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
And looking now at some numbers for Kawhi Leonard. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Russell kicks to Muhammad. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. D'Angelo Russell 4th.
And they made their teammates better, too, because they're willing to give the ball up. They're interested in getting other people's shots and did it in spectacular fashion, too.
Gorgie Dangs checked in for the Lakers. The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Adams dishes to Parker.
Tremendous output from Parker. He has 12 points and 6 assists.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Parker drops them both. Here's Russell. He's got 6. He kicks it to Muhammad. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Spurs. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Parker with him. He's picked up by Russell. Outside Leonard. He feeds it to Aldridge. Green kicks to Parker. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Parker's got 16 points.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Russell.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Parker passes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Another miss by Parker. Lakers trail by 3.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Russell dishes to Muhammad. Back to Russell. To the paint. And Freak throws it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Parker kicks to Adams. Pass to Leonard. Green, the screen. Leonard, the pass to Aldridge. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. To the middle. Great D that time from Muhammad.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Los Angeles. Livingston comes in for Williams. Russell inside. He's guarded by McCollum. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 8 points for him.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Livingston, no luck.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
McCollum dishes to West. Right side, Leonard. Again, Leonard missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's McCollum, and stolen by Hibbert. Here is Livingston. Muhammad with a screen on Leonard. And it's Russell in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 5th assist in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to... challenge shots in this game.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Spurs trail by 13. Taking a look at the Lakers. Mohammed, he's in at center. Williams is out there with Russell. Then it's Randall. That shot wide open. McCollum's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Russell kicks to Mohammed. And Aldridge comes over to help. And the basket by Mohammed. And the Lakers lead by 12.
You were a beast on the boards tonight. Was it frustrating that your teammates weren't pulling their weight?
Nah, we were all working hard out there. The ball just bounced my way a few extra times tonight. No need to read any more into that. Sheesh. Next question, please.
Wow, an offensive explosion tonight, huh?
For sure. But I gotta give it up to my teammates. They were getting me the ball in good spots, setting solid screens, and looking for me whenever they could. Coach, too. He saw I was on a roll and kept calling plays to take advantage of it. Good night all around.
So have the early stages with the new team been everything you hoped it would be?
I'll say so. I felt like this was the best fit for me and my family, and so far this organization has been nothing but great for me. I look forward to building on what I did out there tonight and taking this team as far as I possibly can. Long road ahead, but I'm ready. So, thank you.
Our defense will be a little too much for them.
I'm just ready to win.
Lose is not an option.